So almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Taijuan Walker. Safe to say he's pretty stingy, Chris.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Ready to go now, and stepping in for New York, number 11. Looking for his first big league hit right here. One up, one down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment.
Now this one stroked to right center, and that should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Mark Vientos with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Man at second with one away. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. The pitch. Swings and misses. And the count is 2-2.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Vientos, the runner at second with one away. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. His first homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So one out, nobody on. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. One down, base is empty. Fly ball to right. Castellanos makes the grab. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. J.D. Martinez up now for the Mets. Good eye in that spot.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
2-1 to J.D. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And another ball. Two outs. In the air, right field, on the move. Squeezes it, and that is that. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Luis Severino.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Righty delivers. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Severino kicks, deals. And down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
No, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Bryce Harper with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So 2 down. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And another ball.
1 strike.
Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone. Severino throws to first. Back in there standing.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Severino. And they'll do it again. And the righty deals. Swing and a ball popped up. Moving under this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Mets 2 and the Phillies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now, Starling Marte. Right-hander kicks, deals. So, a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. And that skips in the dirt. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Next to hit, Francisco Alvarez. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
One out, bases empty. That pitch in for a strike. It's 2-2. And that one in the air center field. Under this one. Puts it away for the out. Two outs, bases empty. And here's the veteran outfielder, Harrison Bader. 2 outs, bases empty. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The wide to kick the pitch. Left field. Settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. This is Bryson Stott.
Second baseman, right there.
Next pitch is downstairs. And there's a ball. Here comes a pitch. That one fouled off. Three-two. And that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
JT Realmuto steps in.
Jacob Tyler Realmuto, he has quite the trophy case as a multiple-time All-Star, Silver Slugger, and Gold Glove winner. This guy's a great leader by example for his team.
The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. He goes down looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Checks over to first, back safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the corner zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Cody Clemens stands in for the Phillies. Off of first with 2 away. The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Righty to the plate. In the air, left side. Martinez makes the catch, and that is that. Phillies strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Philadelphia, now Luis Angel Acuna. The wind of the pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a pitch. Bounced up the middle. Stop. On the run. Throw to first. And 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Now back. Second baseman, Jose.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman. The wind and the pitch. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now back. The third baseman, Mark.
Now the number 2 hitter, Mark Vientos. And a pitch. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Man at first, and now the Mets DH, Brandon Nimmo. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mets leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Here's the center fielder, number 47. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a foul straight back. The 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Bader going back. Bangs off the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay. He is safe. So the batting order turns over. And now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. That one missed. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2-1 now. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now it's 3-2. Trey Turner up next. And the right-hander deals. Ripped out of line. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline. He's safe. And they trail by 1.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag with tag takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it. But a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Not close with that one. And a count 2-1. The Mets leading by a run here in the last half of the third. And downstairs.
1 strike.
And there's ball 4.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but
first
now at least he gets a
baseman,
fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Two and 1 now. Runner on the go. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Really nice swipe of second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time. And such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
Turner over at second. 1 down. That one lifted to left. Martinez has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Man on second, 2 down. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time.
I just feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Bryson Stott next to bat for Philadelphia. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now back, the second baseman, right there.
So first and second with 2 outs. Bryson Stott getting ready to hit. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Check swing, no appeal.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And a pitch. Inside 3-2 to count. And that'll load the bases.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for.
2 outs, bases full. Now here is JT Realmuto.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And here it comes. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Bases loaded, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
On to the fourth, and here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Hard hit left side. Turner with the throw to first, and that takes care of Alonso. J.D. Martinez stands in. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. One down, base is empty. Goes down looking.
Up next to the net.
Here's Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
On the ground to third, and it gets by him. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now back.
Starling Marte with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. And the pitch. Bounce to the right. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. Mets strand one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And we're back, bottom of the inning, and digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. He's safe. Brandon Marsh with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Next to hit, Cody Clemens. Kicks and deals. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Marte going after it. Marte grabs it on the run.
Now back. The center fielder.
And now the center fielder.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Kicks and fires. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him.
Severino with another strikeout. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air, right center. This is matched. Way back and a gigantic blast. And the Phillies take the lead. It's 3-2.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Two outs, nobody on. And here is Trey Turner. 2-1 now. Severino. Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul. Two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Trey Turner with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Bryce Harper to the plate. 2 outs. Turner runs. Sliced hard but foul. The pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Tracks it down for the out. And that's the inning. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for New York, Harrison Bader.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The next offering misses. 2-1.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Harrison Bader with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So digging in, Luis Angel Acuna. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Pitch misses there. 3-2 now.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Number 11 getting on deck circle. Three-two on the way. Inside ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here's the Mets leadoff man. And he deals. Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, the tag, and he's safe. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
At the plate, Mark Vientos. And the righty deals. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it's off the wall. 1 runs in. Runner around third, on his way to the plate, out at the plate.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Marsh makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off, and we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Here's Pete Alonso. Man at second. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Carlos Estevez getting ready to go. Alvarado getting loose as well. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Phillies 3. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Oscar Brazovan.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Nick Castellanos digs in now.
The right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
The 1-1. And fouled off. That one not close. Now 2-2. That's down and in. Bryson Stott waits on deck. Now a screamer into the outfield. And Castellanos is out. And there's 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
There's a 1-1. That one out to right. Marte brings it in. And that quickly 2 away.
The batter, the catcher, JT.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. The Mets up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down quickly go the Phillies. Score holds at 4-3. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Carlos Estevez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Here is J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
The 2-1. Late with the swing there.
Oh, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Two now. And another ball. Down the line, it's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. J.D. Martinez with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Starling Marte up to hit. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And they boost their lead. It's 6-3.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. That misses, and it's 2-1.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
That's hard hit on the line. And it's caught for the out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it. But sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
So up next, Harrison Bader. Here's a 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
One ball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
1-2 now. Stays alive. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, Luis Angel Acuna. The pitch.
Yeah.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
A little bit high. 2-2.
It's a good take.
In the air, out towards left center. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 6-3. Bottom of the 6th. Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
The left fielder.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
The 1-1. Rips that one to right. Marte makes the grab, 1 down.
Third baseman, number 2. Cody.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Cody Clemens. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's a 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 away.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
The pitch. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. On the ground to third. And he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. On the ground, Vientos tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down quickly go the Phillies, and they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. New pitcher now, Jose Ruiz. This is his first appearance of the season.
Ruiz.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman.
Jose Iglesias.
Right-handed reliever. On the ground to first. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Man at second.
Ball that's outside.
That
That's
misses
ball
the
three.
zone. 3-1. Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster.
On the ground to the left.
Nope, that's
and
foul.
that's just foul. Right-hander kicks, deals, and it's ball 4. He missed down low. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
So now the DH spot, Brandon Nimmo. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a two-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
And a 1-2. And a curve misses outside. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. 1 away.
Now back, the first base.
And now, Pete Alonso. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
So first and second with 2 outs. And next for the Mets, J.D. Martinez. And another ball. First and second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Line drive, base hit right field. Around third. Fires it to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 7-3.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So digging in, Starling Marte. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
Vientos over at second. Martinez on at first with 2 down. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the slider just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Francisco Alvarez in the on-deck circle. Two outs. That one 95 to finish him off. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mets 7 and the Phillies 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sean Manaea.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Leading up for the Phillies.
The wind to the pitch. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Action in the Mets bullpen. Adam Ottavino appears to be getting loose. Garrett warming up as well. Off the plate inside. 2-2. Just missed. And there's one down.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Here's Trey Turner. One down, base is empty. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
And a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Bryce Harper. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
That's ball 3.
A little bit low.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And the 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
So first and second with 1 man gone. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. 2-2 down. And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 out. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's 7-4. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just 1 swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Young on to pitch out of the pen here. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Now for New York, number 46, Alex Young.
Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. Line drive. Bader makes a nice grab at a full sprint, but the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 7-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Matt Strom.
Matt Strom.
Now the catcher up to hit, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez.
And now the lefty. And a swing and a miss there. Strom, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The punch out there, and there's one away.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
And that's ball four.
Trying to work his way back into the count right there, but so much for that. Pretty good pitch, but just doesn't get the call on 3-0.
One down. And the batter now, Luis Angel Acuna.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Nice stop. Flips it from the ground. That's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's the Mets leadoff man. And a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens. Because
snuck the fastball by him. Mets leave one. They hold a 7-4 lead. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the eighth. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Fastball right back to the mound. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Cody Clemens. The Mets leading by 3 here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. And another ball stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Edwin Diaz, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Garrett also throwing. And a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. 3-1. The pitch. And that one clips the corner.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
One down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. The belt and fires. High fly ball out to left field. Martinez has a beat on it. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
The new pitcher in the game, Danny Young. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 81, Danny Young.
Here's the center fielder. And here it comes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Another 1-2. Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Phillies down in order. And they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. We go to the ninth, and stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. The 1-1.
Nope.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2-2 now. Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Now it's the DH, Brandon Nimmo. Bases empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. That one just misses. Ball 3. Payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Pulls it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Not even close there. 2-2. That one ripped. Pulls it in on the run. And that's the 3rd out. So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen. He's been so good against lefties.
Now pitching for New York, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
The designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Left-hand batter waits. Up and in, and it's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering is down low. That one down the line, and foul ball. And a 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Trey Turner at the plate. The Mets trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe trying to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
1-1 now. Fought off foul. One strike away. Missing inside, and the count's even at 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Our paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park this afternoon, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive by safely.